Hello everyone, my name is Cameron Noakes. I'm currently a senior at Polytech High School in the Broadcast Media shop, and today I'll be showing you guys how to put video inside your text in Adobe Premiere. Let's start by opening up Premiere and creating a new project. It doesn't really matter what you name your project as long as you're able to find it easily. And after doing so, you want to make sure that it saves to the correct location or folder, otherwise you might have some difficulty trying to locate your project later on. After your project file opens up, you want to import all the files you'll be using for your project. Here I'm just using some free stock footage and an audio clip from the share drive. If you ever want to use these audio clips but have trouble finding them, they will always be under my folder under sounds. Next, I'm going to drag and drop my video clips onto the timeline and remove the original audio by unlinking it from the video clip and just pressing backspace. Then I'm going to drag and drop the audio clip from the share drive right beneath the video clip and link those two together. After the audio and video clips are linked, I'm going to trim the video down to 10 seconds just to keep it nice and short. You can either trim it by dragging the end of the clip or using Ctrl+K to split the clip wherever you want it. Alright, now onto the fun part. For the text effect, we are going to drag our time marker to about halfway through the video or whenever you want your text to come in, whether that be the very beginning or the very end of the video. Next, you're going to select the type tool on the left side of the timeline and enter your text in the video. After you do that, you're going to double click on the graphics so you can edit the text on your screen. In the Essential Graphics panel, you're going to change the font to whatever you'd like, adjust the scale of the text so it takes up most of the screen, and then center it both horizontally and vertically. After you have that situated, you're going to go to the Effects panel and search for the Track Matte key under Video Effects. After you find it, you're going to drag it onto the video layer. Not the graphic layer, not the audio layer, but the Video 1 layer. Next, select the video layer and go to the Effects control. Find the Track Matte key effect and look for the Matte drop-down. Click on that and select Video 2. Move the time marker to where the text begins and select the text layer. Adjust the scale into position until you can't see the text anymore. Once you can't see anything but the video in the background, add keyframes for the scale into position. After adding those keyframes, drag the time marker to about halfway through the text graphic and add another keyframe for the scale into position. After those are added, reset both the scale into position settings, right-click on Scale and select Ease In. I'm going to add a nice little zoom out effect by dragging the time marker to the end of the text, adding another keyframe, and making the scale of the text smaller. Alright, so now that we're finished with that, let's add a nice little color gradient to the text. We're going to start by going to the bottom and then clicking on New Item, and then selecting Color Matte. Click OK and then choose any color you'd like for the gradient. Here I'm going to choose a shade of purple just because that's my favorite color. After you choose your color, you're going to give your color a name and then hit OK. After that's been saved, you're going to drag and drop the color matte onto the video layer, about halfway through the text graphic, and then trim the end of it. Then you're going to go to the Effects panel and find the Track Matte key effect again, and drag that onto your color matte and repeat the same process that you did before. Go to Effects Controls, go to Track Matte key, click the Matte drop down, and then select Video 2. After the Track Matte key effect has been applied, we're going to go back to the Effects panel, search for the 4 color gradient effect, and then drag and drop that onto your color matte. Feel free to change the gradient colors to whatever you'd like. For a smoother transition into the color gradient, search for the gradient wipe under Transition Effects. Drag and drop that between your video clip and the text effect, and bring up the softness to around 40. You can turn it up higher if you want a smoother transition. This part is completely optional, but I am adding an exponential fade to the end of the audio clip so it doesn't end so abruptly. Now it's time to export our project. To do that, we're going to click on File, Export, and then Media. Once this has popped up, make sure the video is saving to your desired folder with the desired name, or else it might be difficult to find your file after it is exported. Then you're going to click on the Format dropdown and change it to H.264 and then the preset to YouTube 1080p Full HD. After that, hit Q. This is going to take you to the media encoder, which might take a moment to load. Once the media encoder has finished loading and you see your project pop up, double check to make sure your project will be exporting to the right place. After that, go to File and hit Start Queue to start saving your project, and then wait for it to finish loading. Once it is finished, go back to File and hit Save Queue, and then you're all done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this tutorial has helped you in some type of way, and I'll see you guys next time.